That's a good time because I get great.
Is it now?
Yeah, I went there for like a whole month. I had like a good, no EDs rate fast.
Yo.
Glorilla. Fuck you, Ohio State Buckeyes. Fuck you. Fucking hate that team. Sorry, I got whooped. Fucking Tennessee.
Calm down.
Tennessee fucking got so trash. No one's fucking open.
Yeah, he's talking shit about Ohio.
Yeah, play as LSU. Ohio State got.
I won a championship.
I mean, Iowa State got a good wrestling team. Basketball.
I told you.
Wrestling team. I said, not fucking football. They fucking buns. Basketball.
You like buns?
Woo!
Alabama.
Praise the Arkansas Razorbacks. You doing?
Jesus. You're a Razorback.
You look like the kid that got to play for the Razorback. You look like the guy. You ever seen the movie? You ever seen that movie? Arkansas Razorback.
There's a movie called Arkansas Razorback.
Well, it's like a based on a play that got into it. It's not called Arkansas. It's like, I could eat that shit. Skin. Put some beer in there.
Yep.
I can't wait till I get to high school band. I'm playing stuff. That's touching me.
Welcome to the old horseshoe
Fuck that
on the
team,
banks
man.
of the
Fuck
old
you.
Tangy, home of the Ohio
Oh,
State
shit.
Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football.
Alabama.
With the scarlet and gray already
What's he doing?
rocking this house. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand to a college football premier team preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Ohio State.
There's State and Buckeyes.
David Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me.
Oh,
Guys,
you're
it's
wearing
time to
white.
get it going.
Let's see. Dude. How long? Let's rub it off. Look.
Rubbing off.
You know how the guns got hit? We had 5 tornadoes.
The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Look at this shitty kid. Fuck him up. Fuck up this kid.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Well, I can't just put audio on here. I forgot.
I can't fucking hear the plays and calls.
On the.
This crowd trying to show them what it's
Good
going
ball,
to be
Tony.
like
Got that
all
shit.
day in this house.
Good ball.
He wastes no time and
Get
comes out
it.
and throw it. Catch in the
Get
middle.
the first down.
He's brought down at the 29
man,
after a
come to
10-yard gain.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling the plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
You can hear him say.
Splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Time to take a shot. Right through his hands. They came out attacking.
Trying to use it, fucking grab that.
And they missed a big chance on that one.
Well, on defense,
I get it too. I was trying to grab my damn self back, but I knew he was going to do it.
They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Decibels rising as the
trying to
crowd
grab my
gets
fucking
behind this
self.
defense on third down. Here's the handoff. Shoots away from all.
Come on.
And
that
he'll
first.
pick up the first down after a tough run there.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first down around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
You can download. I'll show you.
On the ground, it's Haynes.
God damn it, right into him.
And he'll pick up
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that
sure.
play, but
Are
you're
you
just
sure
trying to get your
you know?
offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Well, your arm's out of order now, huh?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Can't risk fucking throwing it. Get your phone off the drugs.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
quiet,
Just out of one or
boy.
two guys. If the crowd didn't impact the offense, they're playing on the road on the first
Fuck
third
what I
down
listen
of
to
this
you.
football
I'm
game.
the coach.
Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you
Yeah,
can
boy.
win, because this environment is awesome.
Fuck.
They are trying to set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them that deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down.
No!
Shoulder marker, and they'll turn
I
it
trying to get
over
that final
on
time,
downs.
find a hole.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's
trying
too
to find
early
that
to start
hole.
taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
On 1st down, here comes this offense.
I used to play some.
The linebacker.
Yeah.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man
Oh,
downfield.
come on.
And he eluded the defense. And
Yeah,
they'll
the cover
take it
three,
all
too.
away. Touchdown,
Fuck
Ohio
you.
State.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw
He's gonna go for it.
Getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Trying to barge in.
Come on.
He gets it in there for the 2-point
I had a fucking
conversion,
jump
and
that
the
early.
lead grows to 8. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone
Oh, you
just
see
like
that
that.
video, Devin?
About to kick it off after
Just
punching
check
it in
it.
for the
I
touchdown.
don't think I'll show you.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Dodge.
And now the hit knocks
It
him
was out either way.
And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the
Ooh,
ground. Everybody's
offense.
trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
I have two.
Tide offense rolls onto the field.
Fucking tell.
They're bringing heat.
Come on.
And the pass rush is effective,
It was
and
fucking
they tackle
raining.
him at the 19. Alabama pushing the tempo. And this crowd
We need that
loves a
first
good
down.
pass
Boom.
rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Bosa's Jim still wagging, trying to beat the D deep.
Come on,
really? By the defense. Got room on the return. At the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return.
The offensive line, Tony. The
offensive line.
The offensive line.
You're not going to be a middle of the field safety. You got
that's why I had you in here.
Hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Best job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this
on the line,
game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
On the line. Can't find that.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Howard.
Oh, you.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
You fucking.
He does a good job of
He's gonna do that.
You know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10.
I would shoot that and shoot the whole roster.
From the red zone, it's Henderson. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
7 out of the way.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver shows motion. On the move.
Oh, he's doubled up back there. Fucking.
Sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled.
They got that sign.
Alabama offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate.
Sorry, sir. Goddamn.
This unit, they've been slow.
Yeah, this guy trying to coach me on the side.
Explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Get the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The toss to the right.
Oh, he's
so good. Run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Well, the defense had the perfect play call on there. Offense trying to go toss into the boundary, but the defense dialed up the corner blitz. Perfect play for the perfect moment. They get the tackle for loss.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on.
Oh my God! Right in fucking.
Traffic. It's picked off.
Did you have your sack?
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
What is this?
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed.
Come on.
And they really were
Kind of fucking
in the
this
base
thing.
as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
That's a really, really good route by the receiver. It's called a corner route. Did a great job sticking his foot in the ground and running towards the sidelines and running right to that.
Oh, come on.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown.
Ohio State, bullshit.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being a physical team, and they look like it right now.
Here comes a 2-point try.
You see that shit?
Looking downfield, it's Howard. He's
Wow.
into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
I'm not sure grandma this and think they're ready.
Nah.
Well, we got the GTA. What did we get on GTA?
On the move from inside his 5.
No, it's
And they'll
GTA
bring
5.
him down to get the offense started on the next
So
drive.
like someone that you know, like online, like people make cops, like, chased by the cops.
They'll try to put
Shit,
something
we would-
together, backed up a bit,
understand that
starting
one.
at their own 13.
65.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout.
Fuck, all the way in there.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell
Very
breaking up
good.
the
We've
football
done Call of
really,
Duty.
really well.
Really good.
Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going
I
and trying
would
to get it. Got
say
another
too.
hand on it.
No, it
Almost got
doesn't.
another interception.
Trust me. Oh, yeah, we did.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Unloads it left. And he
This is BTA Tony, come on.
That should be out, right? He was not in. They wouldn't even challenge.
reception of the day.
Back-to-back possessions, 2
Change
forced
it to
turnovers,
State.
2 interceptions. Defenses are
well,
salivating.
let me
They get
do
you
it.
excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one thing.
Yeah, it won't let me.
Come on, Uncle T.
I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me one, too.
Excellent field position here for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Looking for a crease, it's Henderson. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking to pass, it's Howard.
This
Can't
fucking
beat the
Alabama
connection
to
on
release.
third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now
talking
it's
about?
fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
I changed my
It's
phone.
fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
Smart play, Tony.
Man, it's Haynes. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying
Yeah,
up
you
the
chunking
football
them.
and distributing it to
50.
different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Yeah, you fucking jump.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Makes the playoffs. Yeah,
Here comes the
It'll
option.
be high all the time.
That one did not go well. Tackle
I tried to fucking toss it. It was too late.
7-16. Don't fucking back up.
Push that.
He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Bernard. Stopped after
I
making
catch
the catch.
myself.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to from any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read.
Not strangled.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
They've already failed to convert on fourth down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. Unloads to the wideout.
Wow.
After the huge gain.
Wow.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a
Oh
turnover.
shit.
Yeah.
Such a blown opportunity for the offense because on fourth down they had enough yards to pick up the first, keep the drive going, but he puts it on the ground. Defense jumps on it, and that is a massive turnover.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out
Like
there.
fucking sand on the
These
bed.
last couple of
other
drives,
side.
Jesse, have been about the defense making
fucking
clutch
rebar.
stands.
I think for this offense they can stay aggressive knowing that they're deep.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Hey,
And
fucking
the
go,
pass
Tony.
is intercepted.
Take that little buzz.
And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Go.
A strike downfield.
Yeah,
Good job running that route
That's
to
what
get
it's
past
from
the
50.
sticks because he got nothing after the
We got a
catch.
vision.
He unleashed
So easy.
that one. Some serious spin rates, some revolutions on that one.
You want to talk about velocity? How about the arm talent this kid has? I love watching him throw these curl routes. He's in rhythm, he takes his steps, and man, when he decides to pull the trigger, watch out.
Yeah,
And
I wish I could
incomplete.
get
If you're going to take a hit like that, you
Oh,
might
it
as
was,
well
that was
hang
caught.
on to the
What the
ball.
hell?
Yeah, the
Fuck
defense
that.
knew coming into this game that this
Let's
offense
do
was going to
something.
throw it down the middle of the field, so they knew
That's
that they were going to
bullshit.
have to break on passes, but
shit
also
was
be
caught.
really physical, tackle the catch, and knock
Fucking,
the ball
okay,
away.
the
They were
whole
able to do
roster
that
of
there.
offensive line of Ohio State, you fucking suck fucking the rest did.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably
Fucking horse shit,
fortunate
man.
that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Fucking Reds.
We're
man.
still
I hate
early
that
in this
fucking
ball
guy.
game, but this QB
Ohio
has
State.
been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter for them.
Oh, what the fuck? Tough game. Oh, no.
No,
Please,
that's
Oh.
fucking cheating.
play of the period.
Fucking line.
Oh, no.
Fucking. Oh, Jesus. Need to see. caught. Fucking got choked. But he's caught though. He dropped it. God.
3 straight
That's
incompletions and undaunted. They'll go for it on 4th and 10.
Like it's reverse.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Wow.
And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice.
Wow.
Snake eyes.
That is wild. What the hell?
Coaches catch heat a lot
Oh,
now,
shit,
especially
man.
on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th
Dude,
down,
I'm about to take, I don't know.
long yardage situation on
You
your
know,
own
fucking
territory,
cocaine.
and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised, you definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air, and offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Using his legs, it's Judkins. And it's slipped out. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
I love those smashes
It's
where you can hear it
bullshit.
up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances.
Got it.
There you go.
It's Miller. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few.
Still
You
risk
see running backs in today's
throwing.
football.
Look
They're
like that
wide
one guy.
receiver,
That's
basically
how
for
it
you,
is.
but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and
You
you
do.
know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll go to the toss.
Come on, get that.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying the first down.
How about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton. That
Wow.
so much of it anymore.
He get blocked. That's
He's
fucking.
not going to
All my own teammates got blocked.
on 4th down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a
Oh, my God, fucking
standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
He missed with a hit stick.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense
No, I
knocks him
changed
down.
before.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't
Only like my second
perfect
year
play
playing.
with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to
This
knock it
should
away.
make it. Didn't
You
say
see
the
these
little Russian.
windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball away.
The designed run for the quarterback.
Oh, what am I looking
Oh, that was
Ground,
fumble
but he
too.
has enough for the first down.
You know, you talk so much about
It's actually
having to make
actually
really
good
good
as well.
decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his hand down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll run play action. Unleashes to the end zone.
There you go.
And that
Turn
ball
fucking
is
around.
picked off.
Left.
And he's wrapped up.
Good job.
Solid
All right.
return on the
Turn.
play.
Shoot.
And we know turnover
Shoot,
margin is
turn
a
left.
huge part of winning
And
ball
left
games.
instead of right.
Interception number
Yeah.
2.
If
His
he's
quarterback has to
going
do a
right,
better
you
job
should have went the
taking care of
opposite
football.
direction. You
Don't
fucking
force
fly
it.
out of
Take
nowhere.
the high completion
calm down,
percentage stuff.
dude.
Don't always try to go for the big play.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Going?
Yeah,
Get that first down.
Coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Jesse.
Nothing went well in the first.
So what, man? There's what's happened before.
Let's try to find a way now.
What are you think the Tom Brady now, huh?
Try to make it so
one game.
when you get to that.
Yeah, we're going the
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent
We got
pickup
Super
on
Bowl
that.
after Super Bowl.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's
Yeah.
about
I think
physicality.
you
They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground.
Let's hear
Get
Bill
the
Gates for it.
tackles.
Build
Long yardage situation. Now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe.
Square!
Extending the
There you
play.
fucking go!
Gets it out quickly.
Now run it! Like you never before. You didn't get that 2 point. Well, if AC's not going to get you, there you go.
And once he
Be
found
fine.
some daylight, it was
I'll
time to
give you
get
5.
back.
See, I ain't doing no free.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in
Yeah, I
the
usually
blocking
fucking
game
make
now.
up. Look
When
at
you
you
need to make a
board.
big play in the
6-2,
passing
dude.
game,
That's
you just
fucking
turn
shitty,
him
man.
loose,
Oh, he
throw
needs to
him
cut
the
back up.
football,
You get the
and he
fucking
can
8
make
points.
big
Get the 8
plays
points right now.
like he did right here.
Get the fucking move.
On the ground.
Hey, motherfucker!
Bounced off his feet.
That was that
Got
shit.
him on the ground
Yeah.
just short of the 1 yard line. The running back, you could tell he wanted to get in there, wanted to use his power and try to fall forward, but a nice job of tackling by the defense and making that thing fall just short.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Is that Louis?
Yes, Louis.
That's a foot.
Interception return.
Just looking at old jerseys and like,
This guy looked at a picture of Louis when he was playing football.
okay. Just looking at old jerseys. You gay now.
I didn't say that, damn.
I
I didn't say that, damn.
Mom, look at the box.
My guy can get it and take it back
Just
to
looking
the
at the old
house.
jersey.
Alright.
And the jumbo formation is on the
I didn't think you said anything. I just
I
said.
like girls, you know.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Trying to punch it in. He goes airborne and he's in there, and the 2-point try is good.
See, you are.
I like
They're
girls.
lining up to kick it off after the
Good
pick
son.
six,
No,
and
I
that
did
defense
dope.
will come out
I didn't
feeling
do
it.
that.
This is the date now.
On the move
Let's
from
take a
inside his own
game.
20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
But he keep looking at me like that.
Stick with
Here
that.
comes the Ohio State offense on
Sounds
the
good.
field.
I didn't
The
say
big
that.
thing
So-
now, don't get rattled by that
Breaks
last
my
pick
heart.
six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Second
Obviously, the
inches,
defense
bro.
took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you
Fuck
know
up
the
these
truth
guys.
about
Quarterback
pick
line.
six.
You should have run the
I believe I've
fucking
only
ball.
thrown one in my life, but yes, I do
Oh,
because
I
of
thought
that
you
singular
had-
instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the
I just
offense.
think of that. The
The
fumble.
Buckeyes may
Well,
be
fucking
leaders in the
ISD, bro.
modern game, but this has an old
Dude, I got
school,
this.
vintage
that a bum?
Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the
Let's
ground.
go.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and
I
it's
should have played
player
football
after
this
player.
year.
But this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now he's looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Grab near the marker is Smith. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up.
To you. He brings up
plays
boom.
and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this
Big
offense
three big
is
boom.
so
Pretty
impressive.
Tough out,
And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. The Buckeyes get the first down.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. It's too big play happen, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third down.
Oh, my God.
Look at it go.
Having success like that.
Yo, I'm trying to play, man.
Solid pickup
Guys,
of 4
don't
on
distract
first
me.
down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air.
You're fine
It's
now.
Howard.
No, not. I swear to God,
Looking for an
Gabe.
open area to his left. And he scoots his way to the first
Oh,
down and
shit,
then
bro.
slides to
Got
avoid
that
the
shit,
headache.
bro. Bro, you're so close to beating me.
Dropping back,
So
going
close,
through
dude.
progressions. Nothing there.
14 and 20,
Get
that's
some
okay.
yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
It's third quarter.
Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11.
Don't say like that.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back gets to give. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this
Hold on, man.
conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to
ready
their
for that.
offense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Sometimes it just takes an offense a little while to settle into the game, and David, it seems like they have here in the 2nd.
No doubt you get those nerves out.
There you go. Throw it down.
Everybody's
Ball is free. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
They always run to the side.
And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Miller. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to
I don't
spread
think
it
he'll
out,
be
to
able to run.
Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
Man, calm down.
Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Stick the line.
Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
They'll try to run for it. Alabama will get the 1st down.
I know, what's the wrong one.
And
I'm trying to go past your guy.
guys
That.
know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks,
Hey, what's your guy
got
hitting?
just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here.
I'm not going to cheat on early.
In the car.
Toss sweep to the right.
And
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up. Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately...
Once you get, like, over, like, once you, like, start doing them, like, once, like, the score is, like...
On the ground,
Oh.
They bring him down, and he's
actually
Oh, fuck. I didn't want...
That really speaks to the
That's
identity
not
of this
good,
defense,
yeah.
guys. They
That's
take
fucking-
pride in big hits and clean tackles, but they are going to let you know they're there. And they're going to let you know for 60 minutes. I love this run defense because of the way they play together.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one? Running it to a great push up front.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot.
What are you doing?
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal.
James Peter.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Snowed under by the defense.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong. And I say country.
Got a yard in there?
They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out.
Can I get a yard in there?
They create separation. They wrap running backs up. And
big fucker.
They don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's still third and
I lost the
goal.
yard now.
Handoff from the gun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the
fuck
house.
yes.
Touchdown, Alabama!
There you go.
Fuck you. I ain't done it.
Dude,
The
all you gotta do
jumbo
is get
formation
2
is
points
in.
and
Looks
you're
as if they'll try to
22.
power in
You're
the
almost going
two.
to be in
Because it'll
trouble.
be halftime, man. I received the ball.
I see a vision. 2 points.
Dives into the end zone for the 2-point
Five.
conversion. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring
Jeez,
drive. And the capper on that
Give him a
drive,
city
the
kick.
10-yard
There you
touchdown
fucking
run.
go. Give that city kick in. Kick ass.
Just one of those mistakes that can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Why? For people to eat?
Say, excuse me.
Excuse me. Where's the lighter? You
Bunch
know lighter.
formation trying to confuse the
I have
secondary.
one of them.
What you got a lighter for?
They'll start this drive with a pass.
This lighter. This little.
Grabbed on the outside, it's Tate.
That lighter.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends
Sure,
nowadays.
they got a new trash
They know where the
can.
holes in
The
those
place
zones
like
are.
new trash
And they
can,
work with
yeah.
their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Skips away from pressure. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Hey man, if you're
Not
going
even that buzz. Only drink that Bush Ice. Not even that much.
I know you're trying to buzz.
I didn't get to the local yet.
Fuck them.
We got 12 seconds.
Get the first down. This is BTA Tony, come on. Come on, Uncle T.
Why is BTA? What the fuck means
The
BTA?
race is out
Don't
to the catch, and they
ask.
finally drag him down.
Yeah, about the ass.
Clock
Built
winding
the ass.
towards zero. They'll get
I
one more
scored
snap
that this
off.
season. I scored it to first ever.
They'll throw it on first down.
Throw the fucking ball.
Moves around to clear up the vision.
Fucking
And
stop.
he's got it inside the 10. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those
Oh,
halftime
how you
stats
get the ball?
look
He's got to
nicer
give
as
us
we
the ball
head to the
back.
break.
Halftime.
Fuck that.
That's going to do it.
Yeah, 'cause I received the
Everybody stick with
first
us.
match.
We'll head to halftime.
He gets it. Halftime. On my feet.
My feet's cold too, man.
Okay. Which sucks.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably need.
We go play.
Dude, it's halftime. Halftime show's going on. By him going pee. Yes, fucking lock in. Lock in.
Play halftime song. Huh?
Come back.
No, he's probably gonna.
I don't like this song.
I don't give a fuck what you like. Yeah.
Shit.
Barely. Took me a while just to come back on this, so it's finally me.
Yeah, you felt asked by me.
Still got another round.
She makes me want to dance. Turn up the bass. There. Sleep.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
I don't know if I can lift today. Oh shit, I won't be able to. I got ISD. What are you doing? A cool 2016 bait fix.
Hard to deal with this week.
That's nasty.
I went go-kart racing today.
Did you? That sounds fun.
You didn't want there?
I won first place in the race.
Huh.
I always get dead last every time.
We gotta see that. Sure, that'd be cool to go live on that.
What your I show speed thing?
Yeah, it should be in real life stream. We only got 30 seconds.
The carts were fast.
That sounds like fun.
I was hauling fast.
Extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic
What
with
they
your
do
team, but you
on
also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football,
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover. Great opportunity for offense.
Yeah.
Dang, it's really fucking drinking, man.
That's now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Yeah. First time you was fucking I paused my lifetime. Shit.
Use the play fake down the throw. He slings it deep
Oh,
to the
you
left.
fuck.
Off the
Take that guy
deflection,
outside,
missed a
you know,
great chance
fucking
to
with
force
the
the
set.
turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
Man, this defense takes tons of pride in their pass defense. They've got athletes on the back end. They've got hands to picks already.
Yes,
They almost got another one there.
Usually this guy's like, hey man, he's like, hot man. So,
From the gun to give, looking for room.
fucking man. See that dude?
Yeah. You can still fucking catch. You can still just.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, it's no room. Firing to the right, complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting
Grabbed in the middle.
I don't even know what the hell it is.
Well, it's like redoing it. It's like a call. They
I like the
can
decision
call
on the
something the first
quarterback
time.
here. Just get the ball in your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of
I
times
remember
they'll
one
dance
time
and make
that-
even bigger plays
Hey,
than
we
they did
did
here.
we
But
kept
still
thinking it was
positive
good, right?
There's some other guy feelings.
Wants to fire on second down.
Oh, motherfucker.
So close to paying off the tip.
So he's so close to
Had
fucking.
it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, I keep hearing this fucker over here.
Motherfucker!
So I keep hearing him yelling out. Like it's a real game, like real fucking.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he
Random.
said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one,
Get
obviously,
that touchdown!
but you want to find
He just fell backwards.
Great chemistry with. You know exactly
Dude,
where
we're
he's
seeing
going to
a
be.
fucking
You got
fist
that
bump.
bond and that trust.
Great
Bitch, you want my face?
Everybody doing their job.
Can't do that to a
Ones, D linemen staying in their gaps. Line
Touchdown,
Come on,
Bama! They
yes.
take the lead with the
Yeah! Yeah.
And the offense
That's what I'm talking about.
continues to run the football.
It was like only once
Second
in a lifetime. You never
rushing
see that
touchdown
shit
from the running
again.
back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the
Y'all
ball.
probably won't get a high five now. No, it's gonna be.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I'm used to the analog stick, just pressing up and down.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6.
Just pressing down.
So they covered 42 yards on the drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Oh shit! Hopefully that hit right.
Kickoff team
Bro pulled a 2017 Tom Brady.
Yeah.
looking for daylight from inside his 20.
But we used that one game
Probably
where
needed
one
to
of the
pick
best.
up an extra block or two, but as it is, it was
There's a lot of games like that.
But this one, this is like the best comeback of fucking. It was 24-7 against the fucking Falcons.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now
Oh, he already
it's
retired, you
second
said.
Tom Brady, unretired.
Did he?
down. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets
Bobby
out
Boucher.
with
It's
the
his stick. He's the
first
analog
down.
stick to hit with.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State,
That's why we're trying.
quarterback
That's why we
play,
missing.
especially recently, it all comes
That's why we're
down
trying to hit stick
You
here.
have to
my
make
cat.
good decisions. You got to
Yeah,
read the
please.
defense. And you got
Like,
to be
fuck, I'm
accurate.
trying to hit that. I'm trying to hit
Guys
stick
like
here.
Justin Fields,
Bobby Boucher.
CJ Stroud, guys who went in the first round. That's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first rounder in the future.
Oh my fucking.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
You're going to
Stick
stop
to
the
it.
run
Ow.
game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad
Stop using the
intentions.
hips
Nice
so much.
play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10.
Look at this cat. Look at the
I
cat.
know I see the cat. I've seen the cat before.
He's looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Stands
Oh,
in,
no
takes
way.
it. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
No way.
This noise, this crowd, and you can feel
Yeah,
the
challenge
jolt
that.
of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Oh, that's not Eagles game. Fuck. You should have went the other way.
And you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are
I have a
making
good
plays.
sight.
Fans go nuts, and the horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
And it goes through his hands. Oh,
That's
he
how I
had
used to
an
pick that shit
explosive
in.
play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Ugh.
Here comes the offense.
I thought he was
on
gonna have
second
that.
down.
Good script. Yeah,
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate.
Lock in.
Makes the grab. Defense right
I think we're
there.
getting close
They're
to
set up at the 14.
Look at my cat.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the
Flat,
zones
hard
and then
flat.
delivered the ball on time.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
Good, no way.
Looking for more room. The 30. 10.
Yeah.
He'll go right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
I'm trying to celebrate. I press square to the X.
Yeah,
that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those old linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play,
feels like
get
he just
past
let me
that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone.
They'll
try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1 yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you got to.
Yeah, probably is.
This guy's proven it today.
Wasn't it son of Judge?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's pretty old.
I'm going to keep featuring him.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is going to be king too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration.
I know. I go down the middle.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal.
Fucking dick. Stop me.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation. They practice that all.
You drink that Christ coffee, man?
You have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
No, because there's only you're only supposed to put for one large shot of thing right there, and it's 6 shots or whatever you need in there.
So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead,
I know it is, but that's all. What the fuck? Look at that! Stop.
Supposed to make
sure just fucking kicked it.
Every time I drink that ice coffee, it's supposed to make you smile. Big music, man.
Great job stacking the box.
Extremely nice. Like that one. What's that one that lady's white? It's just white too. Blonde hair. Yeah, that's what I want. Extremely.
Can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Because they probably put more than what they're supposed to.
Play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do.
Oh, you say that now until you start working there.
First and 10 from their own 15-yard line.
Right there.
You be doing fries anyway.
To the ground with the back.
Doing everything.
Open space at the 25. Really needed.
We go. We need somebody anyway. Brock quit.
Oh,
Brock lost his job.
What are you doing?
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game.
Walk
They're
out.
getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these
Yeah, without losing your job. Yeah, you can just walk out.
They'll give it to him again.
I could have some shit like that.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice.
It seems like I have like big Draco twisted.
Yeah, this coaching staff.
What the fuck? This guy is fucking weird.
It's crazy Draco twisted. I'm fucking pissed off. I just beat up.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
I have a dollar.
They can really
This guy's fucking weird.
after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
That'd be cool, man.
The give to the back.
What's it like? I get pissed off by someone?
Somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
And just a great job by the defense.
Hey, you will never have a job over there again.
Be stout up front, stuff in the run play.
You want to do that? Go ahead.
Right.
Do not let them.
Look at
What's
that Browns finish?
What a good run there.
I know, both of them got it.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back. And he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him. He can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
That's a lot
To the air, it's Howard.
Think if you have a
Fires
good
to the
volume.
middle. Tip ball, put it up
That's
for
not a good
grabs, and
volume.
I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. The give to the tailback. Runs for the tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back.
What fucking defense was he talking about? That 3-5-5-4 or something? 3-5.
How aggressive might this play
That's
call
how
be
it's on
on
there.
3rd and short from the 46? He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touchdown.
I'm sure we're going to try to go for it. Wow, right there.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game.
He's going with the growth.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
In the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
He leaves it with his back. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 30.
Just say that's Minecraft fun.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make you.
Hey, there's like this one guy. Hey, yo.
Alex.
I don't even know who that is. That's a joke.
Look like he's on High School Musical.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard on that one.
Looks like Rex Bolts. I'm going to say that next time.
Right to the ball carrier.
He said my
Great
everyone in my
job
school
on the
is like
defensive line,
saying
getting some push, making
everyone
them
at school
use their
this one
resources on him.
McDonald's.
Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
And they keep calling me bench Bolts for some reason. He was 7th and
Looking
6th
for a
days.
man, it's Howard. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Fuck that shit away.
Got to give the defense credit on that.
Said
Taking
funny.
everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Be aggressive.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to
And
convert.
coverage.
I want to be on Friday. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that too if you want. You work front, work lobby, work window.
It's like a
He'll
peaceful
try to
job.
throw and pick up the
That looks
first
easy.
down.
Oh, fuck.
Makes the catch past the sticks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
I'm talking shit to the cat.
Got out of trouble and throws.
There's the ball and get on second.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, they picked up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for the quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Oh, you fuck.
Makes the grab on the left.
Y'all grabbing me, man.
Reeled it in and just made the house call. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field
Y'all
position in
grabbing
the
my
middle of the
hand.
end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Back to pass. It's a
Oh, yeah.
wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll
coming
take the
pretty
return, try
fast.
to get better field position.
So,
There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one.
all right, let's waste this time. I think you can. Yeah, sometimes I am.
First down to start the drive after the break. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Nice move to keep moving. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You toss it out there with the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss.
You like Tom
He
Brady,
kept
guys.
those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
On the game. He's coming
Decibels
on
rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third
You know,
down.
I identify the change.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base
Yes,
runs.
man, boy.
You need a few yards.
That's where, like, Williams with, like, purple hair, man, this shit looks like that. It's fucking like...
Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you
It's
need
what
it.
Kanye West said. If they're using dildos, then they not dykes. They now look out that light.
Second and 3.
No, their hair looks like this and it's purple.
Power football with the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
I asked him what he should.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You saw the speed on defense on that play. It's third and short. They're trying to go toss, but the defense's ability to go east-west and really scrape down the line of scrimmage, get to the ball carrier for a tackle for loss now setting up for it.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to...
Wow, what?
And he's sacked.
Oh, fucking way.
I don't fucking think.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make...
He missed that first. I started. I was like, oh, fuck, he got close in there.
He's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the quick shuffle pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Trying to take it back. The 30. Inside the 10.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all of this movement.
That was intercepted. They ran all the way back. Yeah. We gave up on him. Gave up on him. Fucking.
Really good job by
God
the
damn.
defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield.
I give
Make
up on
this
you.
life hard on this one.
That's what she said.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the
He
end
will
zone
be.
down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play throwing.
If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Off play action. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell
I
to
was
the
going to
ground.
do it.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes.
Oh, he must have
And the
had it.
return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position.
He was on Shaun the Dead.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Henderson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That's a bad sign on offense when you have that many.
Why would you give you superpowers?
That means guys up
James
front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats.
You use them for bad, man.
I love his effort making
I'll get my way
guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Oh. Sound like my dad's like.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now
yeah, you want to say, how would you be a superhero? You know what I'm saying?
Feel like something like I have enough money. Feel like I have enough money to buy shit at McDonald's.
Oh, so that'd be your power to buy stuff at McDonald's?
No. I just want to.
Finds the tight end.
I'm getting my way to McDonald's. I'm just going to kill the fuck.
And they have a first down.
I'm getting my way to killing
And the Buckeyes
see, New Zealand.
They go to the ground.
I'd be an anti-superhero.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
So it'd be like off the boys.
Yeah.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I'm a vulture mate. I know what that is.
Yeah, they live in the ground.
Dropping back, it's Howard.
Come on.
Quick strike complete. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I'm going to have to let him have it.
How nice is it as a
have more time.
You don't have to throw post
Yeah.
routes.
Then I can use the rest of the time.
Quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn.
I'm going to let you have it. So I got time with
The
you back.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to move it through the air.
Ooh, never mind.
A snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
Zone
You did it right to him.
When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole
It's a long-ass
time.
match.
Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut.
Yeah, that's a long-ass match.
Give me that
too.
INT.
Finally run out of bounds.
The second
but
is
he has
like a
offense
race play.
rolling with a first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back. But man, he's going to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Says it's home to some.
Down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the
All places
football.
could live.
Nice
You
job
could have been
there.
in the country. You could have already been dead. It got bombed.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Smashes through.
You could have lived nightlife and all that.
Yeah, but like,
You could be living on the streets.
fucking right.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to
Oh,
establish
it's already
yourself on the
fucking
ground, and
3:20,
there
bro.
wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use
No,
their
it's
speed to
dark.
hurt this defense.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good game.
David, how demoralizing does it have to be for the defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it takes you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
He's trying to do no huddle, like quick huddle, quick turbo. You know.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
To throw, it's Milroe. Now sliding to his left. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
They'll leave it with him. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field to play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
I would power things category.
On the ground, it's Haynes. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie.
I like that.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail beat Coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I don't know how to make it like go farther down.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
44 seconds.
The Buckeyes roll that
make one good play.
Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I
still got a whole 4 local to go.
I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Oh,
so he's going to go for it all.
Almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Pulls it in.
It's
32 seconds. It's all right, man.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, what the fuck?
To the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way.
You just need fucking good plays.
Pick up on them. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
Oh yeah, they're way up there. Fuck me.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some
Take a long time. No quick one.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. When we get to the off-season and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It
Yeah,
didn't
the
matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game.
Well, you trying to do another one or just random?
Game, David, this was just clinical offensive.
No, you have to pick
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their play.
You can join teams, be on my team.
Make those big plays.
I don't know.
Offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What happened to this go return mini?
It says no, I'm fresh out.
You smell too.
You like read this?
Yeah, 2v1, 3v1, or 2v2. Huh?
What's the future?
Hey, well, James is going to be on my team. He's going to sign in and he's going to see if he can jump on my team. Oh. Kennesaw State? Simple Owls. We're both Owls. Oh, we're both in the same, Wait, no. It's Kansas. Or Kennesaw State. Where the fuck is that? Varsity. Wait, how do I add him though? Wait, how do we go? I'm trying to think how to do this. Oh no, it said that. It says 2v1s, 3v1s. He's got a lot of that. That's what I'm playing anyway. Wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna leave the session. I'm gonna join him and see if he can invite me or fight us both. Hold on. Yeah, I think you can only do one. Yeah, I think you can only do one. Unless it's like mini games. I don't know. Wait, right here, like maybe right here. Yeah. I'll do this. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work, James, unless we do I know what to do.
Bro, you can't.
Yeah, you can't. I know.
Yeah, I can't. Just look at it. Look more closely. But yeah, there's in the dark though. There's in the dark though. Where? Go to that more.
Huh?
Go to more. Alright, go back. Go back. Create a chair. Go back. Yeah, download something.
Hold on.
Yeah, let me know. Go to search. Yeah. Run the alt tab.
Wait, hold on. What is it for? Oh, let's see it later. I don't even see him darker. Maybe he was showing me that. He was trying to do it. I guess we just go random again, huh? Let's try the link controller.
You can also you can get Elgin, Apache, or Cobb.
Get Mustangs. Picking them?
Yeah, it said they wish. Like, there's discussions in West.
He got the long quarter. That's why your quarter leak's like 9 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why it takes so long. Quarter leagues. I think mine was only like at 6. Okay. Go there.
Instagram is kind of slowly turning to Twitter. I just see it all falling to the water now.
Oh.
Should actually see
this sucks.
Oh, pick it up.
Oh, you don't want
Yo, look, yo.
So
You guys.
You're supposed to be asleep. You're at school tomorrow. Today, you sleep in school. Oh, you're gonna end up going to sleep, not even wake up. So that's what he does all the time. Stays up and goes in his room and goes to sleep. You're gonna be sent. You're gonna be fucking get sent off anyway.
Seattle, Washington.
He is. You're gonna go back to his mom's or something because they're fucking not showing up for school.
There is a cornerstone program
So
in
the
this
Seahawks
city.
just gonna come and
It
fucking
is the Huskies
check
of
on
Utah.
those moms.
They've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue
That's
today.
That's cool.
We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Gotta get ball this time.
Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of this.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
That's pretty crazy.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh.
Play a lot. Stick Cameron.
Looking to go up top on first down. Forced out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass.
Oh, yeah, pull. What's his name? Eagles. What's the quarterback's name on there?
This crowd going
Michael
to
Vick.
try to make life miserable for these guys. Release to the back. Got a man, it's Smith. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Nice job by the running back there on that angle route against zone coverage. He wasn't in a hurry. He was able to sort of find the soft spot in the defense and just gear down, make himself an easy target.
Oh, shit. No!
And the ball is picked off. Just a small return.
Shit, I had lost.
Play as they have it now at the 45. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right? On defense, early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
The sure hands, it's Boston.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Motherfucker.
Out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense.
Here he is. Another nigger.
Oh,
what the fuck?
It's complete. And he got away from the defense and takes it in.
I pressed the wrong fucking guy. What's the hand? I hate when it does that.
This offense is so
Get a little house.
it can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
On to attempt to try. It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down.
Oh, fuck.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room to go there.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Made a defender miss. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He's looking to throw it. Starts to scramble to the left. He's going to run it.
These guys are human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
You mean a decent on the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Dumps it off in the flats. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw.
Oh, what?
Ball comes out. What a disaster.
No, what the fuck?
Scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. He's at the 50. Not only made the
what the fuck was that?
Made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
How about the big defensive lineman showing off them sweet feet? Great job scooping up the football. They cause a fumble. The big man scoops up. And you know what? You can't even tell the difference. Is that a tailback or is that a defensive lineman? That's how athletic defensive linemen are.
That's fucking stupid.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Working that left side now. Ripping off.
Try to take down that tight end, but
25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Sixkiller. That guy was
about to say.
At the University of Washington. This dude right here.
I should have caught that shit.
Sonny Sixkiller impersonation.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the end zone. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why defensive hands? Yeah.
You said, I like that, yeah.
Hell no. Shit, man.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive.
Oh, no!
You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
What?
That's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to take that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He'll take another shot here.
What the
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way.
Come on, big guy.
He's at the 10.
Big guy hits you.
Touchdown, Husky. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed
Just
you I
think
can be a
you
wide
the same.
receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13.
So, how's job in the bathroom?
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six.
Think about that.
It's fucking gay, yo.
Fielded in the end zone. It's
Yo.
Smith. I
fucking
imagine
gay,
he's
yo.
going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They
was about to make it out of there.
Be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
I was about to get out of there, break
this
free.
defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play
It's about to
aggressive.
be a
You gotta
peacock.
take advantage of that. Maybe
Yeah, let me
use
fly
that
on
this
this.
time to your advantage.
They've got it first and 10 from the 25.
See, with my peacock, yeah, let me fly on this
He
one.
wants to throw. That's
Like,
reeled
peacocks
in.
don't
It's
fly.
narrow.
They get a little air.
He'll move it
They get a
up
little
to
air.
the
What's
37-yard
chicken?
line, and it'll be a first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the
y'all
defense
blitzing?
before pulling the trigger.
Watch this. I'll play. It's not even that.
From the shotgun, the inside kick. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go.
But I was going to throw it long too,
There is
and I was
nowhere
like,
to
see,
go.
I was
Nice
like,
job
I'm
by
going
the
to switch it.
defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Shit, blew it out. He was way open down there.
What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, slips back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
And the Mustangs will snap it on first and 10. They'll run the option. Finds a crease at the 20. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And
there
right here,
was. I
just
wish there
choose up
was.
another first down gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
God
And
damn
I feel
it.
like this guy, too, is just an explosive play.
I keep pressing the fucking wrong one.
His quick
No, fuck it. Cancel. Yeah, I was going to call it timeout, but never mind.
He's got to burst. If you give this guy just a
Oh,
crease,
so
he's going to hit it.
13-0.
Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Fuck this
Operating
side
in
score
the
right
red
here.
zone here on second down.
This game. 10 points.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You could see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip.
Yeah.
About to kick it off.
We're halfway to do that.
Get in for the touchdown.
Oh, no. Second. Still pretty
From
buzz.
inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two.
Barely hear you.
He'll be stopped at the 28.
Put your ear to the controller.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time.
Quit hiding behind the fucking thing. I hate when you
sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the
Let's hang behind there, you get a little bit of yard. Fuck. Trying to get to him.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They feed him again.
Boom.
Stopped almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Ricky Bobby. Oh, wait, no, Bobby Boucher.
Might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Wants to throw. It's Rodgers.
Oh, what the fuck?
They're trying to get to it.
Oh, motherfucker.
On this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Hold up, Puka.
Sometimes you just got to give credit. Like, we had it covered. We knew it was a pass. Everything covered underneath, but the quarterback does such a good job of making that second play something special, pulling it down, getting the first down pretty easily.
Oh, chance.
Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Latu. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Huskies have their offense in high gear.
Zone off.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter.
Bow down. This is what his suggestion. You go by a coach's suggestion.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
You go by his suggestions, coach.
Give to the running back.
I see how his suggestion.
He showed it all there. Looseness, a little power, and he's got the first down. When the Huskies are moving on the ground like this, you will bow down to Washington.
Yeah, and I tell you what, with all the rain they get out there in Washington, you better have a dependable ground game that you can go to and establish that tempo. Obviously, harder to throw the football in the rain, so dominant, physical trenches.
That's caught. It's Latu. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Okay, funny mistake.
Touchdown, Husky.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Go for it.
Looking for the two-point try. Trying to power it in. Diving for the score. He loses the football. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That's crazy.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Over there, fucking playing guitar.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what
Gotta
you
wait
do.
right
Once
through
you
there.
get settled and you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They're going to ride this
What?
one back. That
I thought I
one
switched
did
to
not
play.
go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. To the air, it's Jennings. Pocket starts to
Oh shit! At least I got it off.
hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged on the outside, it's Maryland.
Well, the quarterback dropped back, read the coverage, and realized there was nobody even close to him.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are
What?
going to have a second look.
Who did that? You did that, Bruce.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials
Yeah,
on the
it was
field were right, and the play will stand.
It was in.
You want to talk about
Correct.
aggressive or
Correct.
nuts?
Refs on here.
This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Shoots
Oh
it to the
fuck!
left. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's
God
wrapped up
damn it! I
very
should have
solid
fucking ran in there like I was going to do with the fucking quarterback.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on
I know.
the field. It's more
I should've.
It's more guys that
I
can
didn't.
cover.
Fucking
They also got to
bitch.
cover that ground, but to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Looking for space. It's Coleman.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Makes his connection. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by
Yeah.
the receiver.
That's why you
knowing
always.
his
Ah, I
name.
see like the challenge.
He's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to get it down with the run here on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown,
He's fucking
Washington.
listening. I think the wrong one. See, I played the casino, but it's.
You want to continue to feed this guy.
He still catch back up.
To the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Oh, it's a reverse.
What the fuck?
That one did not go well.
I thought I was going to go the other way.
Loss of 6.
Dick.
Your job is to contain. You're supposed to contain the football. Not let your eyes deceive you. Ball starts to go away. Your job is to still contain the backside. Great job. Staying disciplined. Great win for the defense.
They run the reverse. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down.
That was better.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
What the
He just missed the target on that one.
The fuck was that?
On his body.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
The give is to Smith. Nice move to keep running. The ball squirts free.
Oh, no!
Huge fumble recovery.
No fucking way.
When they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. To the air on 1st down.
Come on, that should have been fucking easier.
It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Man, the defense is
Needed
making it
that.
tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Got it in the middle. It's Latu. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him? Or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Huskies pick up the 1st down.
Third and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decisions, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of those, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense dropping into soft coverage. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And that pass intercepted.
What the fuck was that?
Good.
I'm saying.
You scored one touchdown.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field.
I'll flip your ass too. What are you talking about?
Buzzsaw here in the first half, but
Yeah.
maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself
that's why. Every fucking time.
And he's brought down.
I'm the fumbling. He's the fumbling. He's being fucking disaster.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier.
Yeah, I've been there first.
Ball, knocking it out and then falling on a massive fumble recovery.
Fucking duh, man. Hey.
I heard him still good.
Wasting no time throwing on this
fucking
drive.
ball.
And that is
Run it,
interception
That's
number
how two.
3 on the day.
Keep running. Go to the side.
Got some room to run.
Motherfucker.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Listen here, bitch,
The
boy.
defense has been all over
you,
this quarterback all game long.
I was like, you.
It's as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
Try to get the edge with a
Take
quick
a shot
touch
at
pass.
fucking 5. Get out 5:30.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you. You're going to see the entire
Go to
playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cantrell. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, there's the ball.
It's out. It's out. No fucking way. No, it's not.
Just the impact of the hit.
It was out. It was out before.
From the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
No fucking way.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call. And
No fucking way, dude.
And he loses the timeout. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
Come on, let's go.
That was bullshit play right there. The ball was out of bounds. You jumped out of bounds to grab it. That was not. That was.
Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Wants to throw on first down.
Hey, Homer Simpson.
The short hands, it's Jackson. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little
I
bit
think
short
you're
on
on
first
what's
down.
in Alabama this year.
No, this is.
You can't win.
So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break.
Care what fuck side, you know.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
Feel that hit, huh?
Huskies have it back, trying to make this.
Damn, look, still, you got hit it. You got to hit it direction.
Start this third quarter. Think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this.
You got to pay for that. You got to pay me and Al for that crap day.
Chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast.
What? He still caught that?
Tell your offense, we need
Oh,
help.
fucking way.
Help us out and put some points on the board.
Well, that helped the completion percentage.
Oh, yeah, that
It
was
yards
fucking.
after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense,
No
too.
fucking
See-ball
way,
ball.
dude.
They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Didn't get a ton on the return.
You know, I'm a picks, but yeah, I ain't get fucking
He got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception
He needs school now.
Putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Inside the 40.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Smith. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and some quarterbacks just read your mail. And Palmer, it looked like he read blitz all the way and knew his answer.
Yeah, David, you could tell this guy spent a lot of time studying film leading up to this game. They knew this defense was going to try to pressure him, so you want to know where your answers are against the blitz, and he found it there, dumping it off to his path.
Oh, fuck.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
You know? You think you know now?
The defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively.
Still got time to catch up.
Defense having their cornerback in position to make the play.
Never seen a miracle before.
This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw it again. Spits it out.
Oh, not like that!
Fucking told you. It's fucking X.
Fourth time today. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this
Same
possession.
fucking speed.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create
Pissed off,
plays
yeah.
to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. One of the most valuable things a
Hey, was that
quarterback
you
can
playing?
have, David,
Whoa,
short memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
Be up all
I
night
think the
now.
coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Trying play action. Fires to the big fella.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing
You see Bushy?
You got to get running backs involved. Big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first hit at the 37.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down, hand it off. He's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going. Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now, what opens up? Play action. Now you're making people play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Oh, it is 16.
Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Let's it fly.
Oh,
touchdown, Huskies. And the stomping has commenced. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working.
Always get Tarzan and Shanty Matthews.
Great job taking advantage of the situation and building
on that. $30.
So,
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Still set up to the fake, and he wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own. And the ball
wow, see, fumbling. Man, this guy fumbles. All he fucking do is fumble.
Let it go. At least they fell on it.
We're James.
Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. You got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground and you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
On second down, looking again to throw.
What the fuck?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Fighting off the defender.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up.
What the fuck?
Blitzes to it later on down the road. I can. A great job in the base defense.
I only had to do that thing that was like quick.
Bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that
quick play that is not huddle, no huddle.
This is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wide receiver coming across in motion. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry.
Wow.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Corners showing press. They want to be physical. Washington. And the route is on.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
He won this
one. And the extra point was good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Ugh. Huh? What?
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggression.
Triangle!
He lets it fly.
Oh my God!
Interception if he comes out to try for 6.
I told you throw that triangle.
Never really got that return ranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
I know this guy. You whoop him way bad like this, dude.
Yeah, I
Great
will.
job by the DB making a big play and getting the ball back to its offense.
Oh, he's wrong,
He'll
man.
break up this drive from the 30-yard line.
See.
Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
It's not good though.
Back to throw. It's Rodgers. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second.
I see you at the cashier.
You don't have no fucking guts to do that.
He'll try to pop
Give me all your
No,
fucking
he would
money.
not.
He's dropped behind the line
Now
of
you shoot the
scrimmage.
fuck
That'll be a
out of
loss of
you.
3.
Hey, you would fucking do
And
it.
sometimes for the
I should
defense,
have
it just takes
become
one
roster.
play, right, to create some
Not do
momentum.
that shit
Obviously,
at
this
all.
guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day, but
probably
finally,
blow
David,
that to you.
they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you
Should be my gun, he'd probably
he's
use
gonna
it.
get his.
Hell
Such a
yeah.
great back, and he's had a great day.
That's all good I know.
Plays together like that right
Fucking take that shit from
Washington
me.
has a lot of things working, set up with
They're not
another
playing.
first down.
No, I don't think I say that shit online.
That would tell you, buddy.
It's easy
Use
too.
the
Like,
play
I just
fake
fucking
down
put it in my
to throw.
pocket in my jeans.
Now adjusting.
And once I fucking
He'll
see
try
it
to
shut
do
no
it
one
himself.
shoot.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
It's really hard defensively to bring pressure when you keep moving the
Shoot,
quarterback
dude.
outside the pocket. You don't know which
Yeah,
way he's
shoot,
going to go.
nobody.
Great job.
Shoot
Get
the
him
whole
outside the
fucking
pocket.
school up.
Oh, yeah,
Now
with
get on
what?
the edge and
You're
get some
good.
easy
Oh, yeah,
4
with
yards,
what?
or
12
take a
bullets.
shot deep down the
Hell
field.
yeah. You already think I'm bringing knife too?
Shut the fuck
And
up,
now
dude.
it's
You're
second down
gonna
for this
get FBI
offense.
on this.
Now cut me dollars after
Looking
score.
for
Shoot the
room.
fuck out
It's
of me.
Coleman. And he
Ready to
fights
throw
his
my
way
life.
Shit, John got
Gets
over
away
it. It's
from
a transfer,
one, not much doing on that
Ultra
one.
Instinct, dude.
You can't let the same
Yeah,
guy beat
after
you
that, it's going
over
back.
and over and over again. You got to make
John was
adjustments.
like,
Sometimes
weed.
you
He's
gotta
like,
get more guys
walk
in the
all
box,
this.
more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one
About-
to beat you.
Defense makes a stop.
They
but
throw
the
my
chains
life away.
move, and it's first
You
and
shoot a
goal.
bullet at John. You hear that Ultra Instinct song going.
You can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to
I love you.
It's not
This is
blocked
fucked up.
properly. He is still finding ways to rip off long runs.
Yeah.
This guy now has over
Go there
150
and
yards
do
rushing in the game.
here.
Doesn't look like he's slowing
Shut the
down.
fuck up, man.
They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Huskies! And the beatdown has ensued.
Fucking weirdo.
Have yourself a
Where
day,
did it
young
fucking
fella.
change,
You know why they
man?
handed
Who the
him
fuck
the
you
ball?
saying?
Because he did that. That's his fourth
You think I
trip
do
to
it?
pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Yeah, probably.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They took it
guy's
68
fucking
yards on that
crazy.
drive, and they closed the deal, pushing their way
And,
inches into the end zone. About to
School
kick it
first.
off after punching
You're
it
going
in
over
for the
there, running me
touchdown.
down. See what They're going to shotgun.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll disguise myself.
And we're gonna fucking make sure you don't come around now.
Yeah.
Mustangs
I'll disguise myself.
I'll
act like
let's see if this drive goes better
come
than
to the window.
last when they were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah,
Act like
first
I'm
play, big
boom.
mistake, man. Now,
Fuck, why don't we set blue on that
offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
Can't get the ball off the
Seems to me
time.
like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
He'll find you.
Off the play fake.
That's the next I'm shooting.
Right on target this time.
You gotta move it,
He
chick
made
shit.
the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
It's not fucking crazy.
They'll line up for a
don't
second
fucking
down
know.
play.
I saw they got skits.
Oh, good.
I'm done. Think I really do that?
Yeah.
Looking downfield, it's
Think I
Jennings.
got graduate going.
Gets it out fast. And they're able to make the tackle.
Nice play.
Talking about like that. Fuck.
It depends. Instead of just
running
conversing.
the football between the tackles for blocking. But he can also catch the ball. If you get this guy the football in space in the third of the field, he's got the
I'll
wiggle,
pretty much
he's
that.
got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
I got a fucking risk 80 minutes.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open.
Huh?
Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
I don't know, man. How you talking now? Oh, what the
And he
fuck?
throws another
That was
interception.
gay.
Made that play and was hoping
I
to
think
make
it's
another
just
one on the return, but they'll take it in business.
Well, you got
at
it schooled.
41.
Don't be fucking playing with sing now.
If you have one good covering corner, fewer are lucky if you have two.
You
They've
already
got
seen this get sent to the wrong
three
group.
corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package
Don't be.
that they feel can
Sawed
go
off shot.
mano with anyone in the country.
Dildo,
You saw it on that
dildo.
last play for the Birds.
They'll
Look
ride
at
the
the
running
side
back and
shot.
leave it with him. And the
Look at
defense
side
snows him
shot.
under after a very short gain.
Bust right there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Boston.
Oh, what the fuck?
Open space at the 25.
Okay, that's
And he'll go out of bounds.
But
And this
if I get it,
aerial
I'm gonna
attack
do it.
just continues to
Huh?
carve this
Fuck,
defense
bitch,
into
it.
tiny slices.
You got to give the O-line a
I
lot
went
of
back and tried to
credit.
adjust
They gave
myself.
the
Because running the
receiver
field is
time
super
to
whole
work
lot.
all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Now rolling to the left. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Here we go. They'll give it to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and
Looks
goal.
like
Big
I do
reason
a
why
Frontier.
his team has the lead right now
Frontier.
is because of his
Frontier,
performance
Frontier.
running the
Oh,
football.
Frontier.
Well over 100 yards in this game.
Hey,
They
watch
knew
out,
that they were
hey.
going to have to really put a
got
lot of
it.
pressure
Green
on him.
pressure,
He'd
right?
have to shoulder the
That's just
load.
super fucking
He has
quick.
delivered for his offense all game long.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're super long.
Hard to run
Shoot,
on a
50
defense
cent, 9
that comes
times.
off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Slams it ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now it's third and goal. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers.
Oh, he touched
Down,
it.
Husky. And the punishment has been extended.
Ah, whatever. I ain't doing it. Yeah, here.
It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Keep getting picked off every time.
Yeah,
get picked on.
And they capped the drive with a
get picked on that
touchdown pass.
Yeah, at work. Get picked on at work.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled. Couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a win.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45.
Said that last match. Look what happened.
Going up top on
like
first down.
second quarter.
Using the quick game.
I'm not bullshit.
Still getting picked.
This offense rolling with a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big
fuck out of here.
and moving the
Dude, it's not a trick. Just be the fucking out.
No, get out of here.
Come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play.
Fuck you!
And man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Yeah, I was actually
and the Mustangs are threatening on first and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown.
His face.
And this has been a rough day for this offense.
Yeah,
finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Fine.
Trying to run it in. He's back in the end zone for the 2-point conversion and followed the touchdown as he single-handedly is trying to keep them in it. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football.
I got it. I know I did it. I didn't get it.
Right, Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work.
Hell yeah, I got it.
Touch pass on the run.
Go on.
He's inside. Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
They got a really nice drive going on offense on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
They'll throw it on first down.
Oh!
And this will be a big hit there, forces second down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game. You're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Oh, what the fuck? Really?
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Got his man quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
There's a reason third down.
I think yes.
Great job finding this receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages.
I think
that's a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football.
Come with some
Motion from the offense.
Fucking take his fucking head and put it in the fucking microwave.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and they get a little bit closer. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
I know some good kicks.
That's why
I got it.
Hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The give to the back. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Well, that didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, the short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Washington. And the pummeling has started.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just
kind of get up there.
That's how I was for earlier. Keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had
fucking
12
shit. You gotta go to school.
Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
You
can pick up for the onside kick here as they want to stick it to him.
Yeah.
The hands team.
Oh my fucking God! Why are they so used to fumbling? Why do they fumble? Mustangs fucking suck, dude.
Jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Yeah, it fucking suck.
I was on Mustang, man.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, man. Give me a hard time.
Shut up, go. They fumble every fucking thing. That's what fucked me up the whole game because the fumbling.
First down with the play fake. Fires left. And his throw is incomplete.
Dude, at this point,
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game. This kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure...
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Almost done.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Finds his man enough for the first. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is he trying to get? The ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. You need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
You know, fart.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
Fucking fart. You fucking fart movie.
Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Finds his tight end.
Oh.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That part was smart in the elevator.
It seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than it looks, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Dialing up a second down pass play.
Oh, we so got it.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up.
I thought I fucking slide that shit at least.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy.
Honestly,
he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Lock in.
Yeah.
He wants to throw it again.
Look at him, just throw it and he's going to make it.
Oh my god, that fucking pressure on
the stomping has commenced. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin.
Fuck that now.
Never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And he made the extra point without problem. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral
wait for me to fumble again.
And they do.
Do they have to wear a defense like the other team? Do they have to?
Yeah, they have to.
So sure got to use this defense.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. He's trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why the offense is able to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
This quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
To the air, it's Jennings.
Hard
just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Another hit on the quarterback all day long. This defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. Because of that, he's never got
knees, so they're on their knees. They have the fucking.
And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
You don't wear that shit
with the catch. It's Bailey.
Oh, the soccer and all that.
You play soccer?
Yeah.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Oh, like, you racist.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third round. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But again, getting it to a playmaker in space. Always winning.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Man, it's so hard to play
another
defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job.
Yeah, that should have been pass interference.
Making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Leaves it with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Defense is about firing
get in there.
Getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps.
That shit looks like
where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere.
If I would have stayed in football, or stayed in football, I would probably been up there.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The throw to the outside is complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, Works the middle of the field. Easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Good job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Gotta give the defense
lost the yard.
watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over. You're continuing to fight. You're powering we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy that we keep chucking the pill and you keep trying to score points, because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today, we kicked them in the face.
Oh, what?
Over the middle, it's Hunter. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And Jesse just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards in the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate.
Get no sleep.
You know why? That's why you're going back to your mom.
Unloads it left. Just too much mustard on
that one. Pussy, because you go back to your mom's, can't go to school every day.
They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried
about
school,
you go to sleep.
Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays.
How about me?
And they've had a great day so far.
I go to fucking work every day. You don't see me fucking complaining about it.
Well,
don't go to sleep, not wake up.
On 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Latu. They bring him down, but he's got a first.
Get the weekends off. I only took one day off this week.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
Fuck out of my face.
He's going to pass. To go to the end zone. And it's incomplete. He was trying to finish the drive with a score.
So you like everybody else that fucking work? Talk shit, I fucking bring you down, dude.
Let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong.
Can't even go to school for a whole week.
And try to be great right here to end the game.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Pass. Now we're to the 3rd and goal. You'd like to see this part of the field exert some of that physicality, run the football. I know you're doing it. I know the field shrinks, but I'm going to be tougher than you, more physical than you, and I'm going to run the football down your throat.
And they'll knock him down.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Then we're over.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Standing in his own end zone, he'll uncork another one. Got his man on the right. And he breaks into the open. Inside the 50.
Usually like
inside the 30. The 10. And he crosses the goal line. He gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
How about the aggressive play call backed up near your own end zone? Your quarterback drops back in the end zone. If he gets tackled, it's a safety, but it pays off. The defense is a little
go take shot anyway.
Takes the big shot down.
5 o'clock.
And he walks in for a 98-yard touchdown pass.
Barges ahead. Knocked off.
That's it, man.
They decided to try to run it in on that 2-point play. He got 2 yards, but he needed 1 more. They fall short.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his 25. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Offense getting set for first down. These corners going to give these receivers some space. To the air, it's Rodgers. Going deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. On second down, they'll take to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Damn it.
And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game.
Man, that was a long-ass fucking match, man. Oh.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game. The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.
All right,
this
man.
has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right. All right.